ain't no way. I thought I was streaming for like the past 10 minutes up until I realized that the doggone stream was not live. I did not hit start streaming. Good lord, you know, we're cutting the countdown in half. I'm still salty. I thought I hit start stream. Apparently I did not. So that's why the countdown is a lot shorter today. Because I've been sitting here offline with the countdown going, not realizing, oh crap baskets, I did not hit start stream. Lord, enjoy the theme. And welcome in, Nico.
Strip me down, start a fire, better fence with me.
How are y'all doing? I am not gonna lie, I am mildly salty because I did not realize I did not hit start stream. So, my countdown I've had to play twice over because I've realized, like, as I pulled up my doggone stream manager over on Twitch, that's when I went, oh, I did not start the stream. By the way, hey, it is the curse of being a VTuber. You are destined to withstand that of scuff of some form, shape, or doggone way. But nevertheless, hope y'all doing good and well. Welcome in Justin, welcome in Eco, and welcome in Spirit Veen. How y'all doing? We got ourselves quite the night tonight, and also big thanks to Justin for the 3-stream streak. Yo, boy, greatly appreciate seeing anybody with them streaks. You have no idea. But alas, tonight we continue on our journey for that of WKW WrestleMania. We continue onwards. Next week we will be having WKW and MCW on the same day. I will get to that show's card after tonight's, because the card's already about set. I can go ahead and hit y'all up with what that is after the show is over. But alas, I hope y'all are ready for that of some good old-fashioned madness here tonight. Being went to grab dinner, they tell them to save to share some. But alas, you already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. Good lord, I cut myself off. I couldn't even get past the doggone intro. What do you mean that y'all already throwing hands? Legit, I couldn't even finish the doggone intro. Couldn't leave this. It got through like halfway before I immediately seen y'all throw hands. Good lord. Well, doing well. Saw that Princess Tigers are the 9th seed in women's NCAA basketball tournament, and they had to play Oklahoma State. Hey, big dubs, big dubs. You love to see it. You love to see it. But glad to see y'all doing better than how the doggone live trio was doing. Because good lord, Suru, Toku, and Scarlet beating each other down as soon as we doggone started this stream. But alas, while those three go ahead and tear each other up, we will be seeing them next week. On the does it count as a go-on show if it's not their pay-per-view? I guess technically not. But nevertheless, we got ourselves a match to get to. Because as we are making our way towards WrestleMania, we got ourselves that of a couple of tournaments going on. And this time, we switching things up. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the first 2 matches are scheduled for one fall. As we got that of the Hardcore Championship number contenders matches, 2 5-ways. And the winner of those 2 5-ways will be taking on each other next week. We also have that of 2 United States Championship tournaments, or 2 matches for the United States Championship tournament for that title's number contendership. We got Kuma taking on Broly, as well as OG taking on Novev. We got that the women's ladder match qualifier for WKW WrestleMania. We already got the likes of Kimberly Owens with Michaela Kuji, with a few big notable names already qualified for that ladder match. Who will be joining them? We have the Intergender Championship Tornado Tag, so no doggone countouts this time around. The Royal Guard taking on Katie and Mendo, and of course we have our main event as Big Mac, never the little one, will be defending his WKW World Championship against somebody. I don't know who. We will have to wait and see. But nevertheless, let's get ourselves ready to go, because this match is scheduled for one fall. Alright, let's get going. Oh dear. Everything is freezing heavy. Can we work? Okay, there we go. It's slowly starting to work. Alright, I think I might have too many tabs open. Hold up. I might have too much open. Everything is straining. Hold up, let me see what I can close. You can put the BGM back on while I delete this. Yeah, I got way too many doggone tabs. Yeah, I'll kibosh this. Alright, hopefully this works. Alright. Reload, rewind. Let's get this going. And don't have a heart attack on me, please. The following contest is a fatal 5-way, and it's scheduled for one fall, where the winner will get themselves a number contendership opportunity for the Hardcore Championship. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, representing the Sons of Ryu, Dominic Dragunov. Quite frankly, the Sons of Ryu and I have been having the best second half of season 3 here. Hoping that they are going to be able to pick the pace back up before they find themselves full-heartedly washed right out of the Slogan division. And his opponents. First, making his way to the ring, representing the 5-Star Experience. He is one half of both the WKW and MCW Tag Team Championships, or champions, into Cranial. Quite frankly, already got themselves a potential WrestleMania match with them undisputed unified tag team titles, unless I decide to have them defend them, which, hey, we'll have to wait and see in the next few weeks. But quite frankly, nope. Meant to close you out. Ignore that. That being said, into could very well find himself with yet another potential WrestleMania doggone match. If he can walk out victorious here. Also, apologies if I am a little distracted trying to remove as many doggone tabs as I can because I have a mountain on the side. Next up, making his way to the ring, he is representing MCW's security team. He is Spawn. What up, your boy? Cleaning through these. Don't need this. Already saw this. Think I saw this. Oh, got that. Got that. Bonk that. Oh, it's the same thing. That being said, for those that are vibing here in chat, for those that do have plans on potentially joining next season, let your boy know something about some of y'all's own superstars. Well, I clear through this. Good lord, someone did a 2-hour iceberg specifically on Sonic EXE. That is crazy. That is madness. Alright. You for later. Bonk, bonk, bonk. You for later. Can I eat you for later? Thank you. Spawn sits here, takes his time getting into the ring, being relatively slow at that. W theme. L speed. Good lord, Spawn. You could not walk any slower if you tried. I think legit the Undertaker could run laps around you of how slow you be entering. Almost didn't realize. Next up, representing NXT, I almost called him Ultra Ego. This is not Dragon Ball. All Ego, Ethan Page. Seems like WWE at the end of our season here deciding to pop up with a few superstars of their own. That being said, not been able to pick up much dubs here lately. Maybe Ethan Page could very well be the one that turns those tides. He can also find himself getting washed just like the rest of them. How many is that? Is that 4 or is that 5? Don't quite know. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we got one more? Question mark? Yeah, we got one more. And who is it? Mr. Casino. Trying to cash in on yet another opportunity. Trying to hit that jackpot. Trying to go big or go home, because next up, representing the Queen's Castle, Cassius Casino. Alright, let me lock in. Quite frankly, Cassius Casino does have himself a match. Let me see. Let me double check. Because he did win a match. Oh, yeah. He's a part of the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. However, he does still have himself a potential opportunity here in this match here. Because he could walk out hardcore champion. It would be the first time we've seen someone pop up in 2 matches. One being the Money in the Bank ladder match, because last year we saw the likes of Karai and Mac competing against each other in 3 separate matches. One for the, at the time, I believe it was Stars Universal Championship, or was it Mac's? I don't quite recall. Featuring Mac and Karai both. They also competed in the Money in the Bank. Oh god, Money in the Bank ladder match. Still, quite frankly, Casino could join the list of people that have found themselves walking in Wait, was it? Okay, no, now I'm sitting here double guessing. Was? No, because at WrestleMania last year, Savvy took the Universal title. Yeah. Savvy won the Universal title, and then Mac, despite losing that title, would go on to win the Money in the Bank briefcase, while Karai would go ahead and win the not the Gimmick Grand Championship, the Gauntlet title, what will become the Gimmick Grand Championship. Okay, there we go. So quite frankly, these two could very well, in the forms of M2 Cranio and Cassius Casino, could find themselves joining the list of people that have gotten themselves more than one match at the biggest shows. But that is a very tall mountain to climb, as it's looking for the go to sleep. Unfortunately for him, he has like 1,000 people right around him. Is this elimination? I could have sworn it was one fall. It might be elimination, considering nobody's breaking up pins. I could have swore I put this for one fall. Good lord, the doggone barbs. Oh, why? Not barbed wire. The doggone Janus board being used against that of Mr. Ego. BFT down goes into. Cover. One. And a kick out immediately. Crowd chanting that they want tables. Don't think Ethan Page cares. Going for the Ego's edge. Setting Casino down with absolute authority. 2 kicked out. He ain't going bankrupt yet. Hey, let's go gambling. That being said, Casino looking a little worse for wear here. Up. Luckily for Casino, did not take that step forward like he was planning on. Otherwise, he'd be in the position that Ethan Page is right now, busted open, dazed, and knocked the hell out. I retract my statement. He got his shit thwacked in anyways. Over to Ethan Page, too. Yep, it is elimination. Alright, I thought I had this set for one fall. Apparently not. Here's your shock. Is the cover on Spawn? Will we get 2 back-to-back eliminations? No. So I guess that means that the next match is probably also going to be elimination, even though I said it's a double and one fall. Oh, can you all stop trying to command grab over somebody else's body? Set up, go to sleep. Connects. And into the cover we go. 1, 2, no. Not enough. Done. BFT could put into a way. Into the cover. 2. Get out. Man, not gonna lie. Between Death 5 Bounties, Katie, and 5 stars into who is more of a walking light bulb. Because good lord, I talk about how pale Togu is. You, sir, are very, very pale. Like, Spawn on his outfit has like some pure white on him, and somehow you are out brightening that man. A little scorpion kick there. Getting hit with a bit of a warm-up combo from Casino. And I sit here and talk about that of WrestleMania opportunities. Yo, welcome in, Phantom. Hope you're doing good and well. Quite frankly, I talk about WrestleMania opportunities. Dominic Dragunov up, potentially eliminated Cassius Casino. Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it. But not for Casino. Casino's still alive. Dominic helped that of Kuma and Mikey Mundo become MCW Tag Team Champions last year at WrestleMania. However, as those two are no longer on the same page, and Dom is kind of struggling right now, getting his shit kicked in. Good lord, that man needs some milk. Somebody help him. Also, hope you're doing good and well. Phantom, hope your day has been doing phenomenally. The FT down goes at Dom. Once again, Dom looking mad submissive. Just barely surviving. You know what? Maybe you could. That will work. Put him in a submission. Or miss an elbow. Dom now in control due to that goofy ass doggo mistake. Go for another go to sleep on Spawn, but Spawn refuses, counters. Getting off the shoulders. Meanwhile, did he hit him with a finisher? What happened to Casino? Well, it doesn't matter. Casino's still alive. Good lord. It's probably just pretty slow. Yeah, I know how you feel. What was that? It might be GG's for Casino, but why was his leg on the back of Dom's head when he was sitting there? I know you were sitting there trying to counter by socking that man in the back of the dome. I think your leg was on the back of his head. Maybe just hobble, try to destabilize him, hit that doggone famouser out of nowhere. I'd imagine it would do you pretty good. Spawn here in the middle of the ring, getting his shit caved in by into the DDT. Oh, Dom getting dragged around into changing targets for some reason. So he was going to try and do something onto Dom. Meanwhile, Dom landing a drop kick. Cover onto Spawn. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Yeah, I didn't seem like it would be good enough to take him out. Need to put Spawn to sleep if you want any shot. Super kick to the midsection? Question mark. And now Dom up. No, they were trying to jump Dom. Unfortunately unfortunately for both of them, they end up crossing wires. And Dom completely missed with that shit. Don't think Spawn's gonna let you get another one of those attempted crack shoots off. But hey, Dom might to bother going after Casino into the cover. Will that be enough? Oh, it is! And you're getting saved there by Dom, which lands the crack shoot into the cover. I forgot it was a torpedo headbutt. Torpedo headbutt, that's the name of the maneuver. Sitting there calling it crack shoot because that's what Buster calls it, and I legit forgot what it was called. Nevertheless, going for a little bit of a combo here. Into and Dom on the outside, Spawn on the inside. Decide not to use them stairs. Putting up top. And a big splash to the concrete below. Absolute masterclass there. Ignoring the doggone oh god, choke slam out of nowhere. Realize that I should be taking a stream shot. It might cause me to make it a bit easier to the next ones ready, a lot easier to do than recording them like I used to. Wait, recording's easier for over just taking. Taking pictures is easier than recording. I try to do like what I've been doing is just recording movesets up Tombstone. Bye bye Dom. Back landing on them doggone nails as well. My god. Yeah, I've been trying to record movesets, entrance, the character designs, all that, and just recreating it in 26. Also been trying to do that, yeeting stuff over to Eco as well. Maybe going for a go to sleep soon. Off the ropes. Back elbow countered. Hit to the midsection. Setting up, going for the last ride. No, into counters once again. Back and forth here. You had a good 5 business days to do something. Good lord, into. Oh, what is this? Roll up cover. 1, 2. Nope. Counter. Sonic rolling it. 1, 2. Dang. Dang, you decided, you know what, I'ma roll him up, and that's sure gonna take him out. Nope, got hit with the No You Express, and Dom is now out of here. Used to record me taking, me going down the list of the new sets, but taking screenshots to be easier. That's fair. And what's fair is Into is going. You know, I say going to WrestleMania, I forget. This is just to see who is going to be taking on the winner of the women's to give themselves a shot at the hardcore title. But nevertheless, here's your winner, Into Cranial. Big dubs for 5 stars on. Y'all been needing to pick up some doggone wins. Y'all have been struggling ever since SummerSlam. The Hidden Cranium picks up the win, indeed. That being said, we got ourselves another. Time for the women's side. Also, to determine number 1 contenders to the Hardcore Championship. And correction, I kept saying WrestleMania. It is for that of MCW's pay-per-view next weekend. WrestleMania, we're doing that the weekend after the next. So not this upcoming weekend, after next weekend. That's when we're going to get into the WrestleMania stuff for the hardcore title. So the winner of this match will be taking on Into Cranial next week. And the winner of that match, Into versus whomever, will be going on to take on Fiend for the hardcore title. There we go. Nevertheless, introducing first, making her way to the ring, representing the tie, Dox Ariti. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Eco, you can let me know. Nevertheless, Dox, quite frankly, brought that of the other Scarlet as well as Dovev over to that of our battlegrounds here in WKW, bringing them on to our side of things. Quite frankly, for those that don't recall the lore, yeah, our Scarlet murdered our Dovev, and apparently she needed Dovev alive to do some things outside of the ring, even if it meant that of manipulating her younger brother Mikey, making him look quite the fool, and bring Dovev here, another Dovev. It's a mess. It's a mess. But nevertheless, ready back in action here to take on this woman and 3 others. Next up, representing the Coughing Shrooms, Rhea Ripley. Quite frankly, one of the GOATs of Season 1 for WKW, looking to go ahead and pick up some momentum here in the end of Season 3. Quite frankly, hey, you never know. Last year, when Rhea Ripley tried to pick up steam after she made her return at the end of Season 2, she got injured and taken out by that of Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. But hey, in her place, the Coughing Shrooms took form and would go on to win the MCW Women's Tag Team Championships with Rhea Ripley in their corner. However, 1 year later, Rhea won some gold of her own, and she prepares for that of battle with Dox and 3 other competitors. Again, winner takes on Into Cranial next week, next Saturday. And the winner of that match takes on Veen the Machine for the Hardcore Championship. Next up is a little interesting. Alright. Seems like 5 Star trying to cover all their bases. My goodness. Fuck you, 2K. Y'all ain't getting that musty doggone green smoke no more. Next up, representing the 5 Star Experience, she is the Goddess of Winter. Hey, 2K, if y'all ain't gonna give me the ability to change that doggone smoke's color, I sure as fuck will find a way to. Nevertheless, this winter readies for that of, Actually, when does spring officially start? Let me double check. Readying for that of the season to shift over. She's most certainly looking to spring to action and get herself a 5 more days. All right, big bet. I am tired of the doggone winter. No one tell this woman I said that, but good lord, a good few days ago I went from middle of the summer heat to like going to sleep, waking up and going, oh god, it's snowing. Nevertheless, winter has been struggling ever since Money in the Bank. Since her loss to Scarlett Nakamura, has been able to pick up a few victories here and there, but the ball has not been able to get truly rolling. Next up, representing the Airs of Taurus and BHP Promotions, she is Nymera, which I've been hearing has been struggling not just here in the WKW but in general as of lately. Hope this is like, hope you know we got training facilities to help you lock in a little bit, cause struggling in WKW, I mean it happens, but struggling in both companies you pop up in, oh good lord, it's got my ears flashbanged. That's not how that's not how flashbangs work, those on. But nevertheless, maybe Miss Nymera can go ahead and pick up some momentum here. I've heard she's been struggling over in BHP, also been struggling here in WKW. Could tonight be the turning tide for this woman's career? A couple people in this match have been struggling with momentum build. Rhea Ripley hasn't been able to win any gold outside of that very short tag title reign she and Iko had. Actually, no, she had the Gimmick Grand Championship, but in terms like proper gold, she hasn't been able to get that much momentum going since season 1. And mind you, we are about to get to season 4. That being said, one woman that most certainly hasn't been struggling with momentum. Good lord. Next up, representing the cautionary tale, she is the one in a million, Rami Nakamura. Rami made quite the year for herself this season over on MCW as the Intercontinental Champion. However, she stands before us now intent on adding another championship to her long-running career. Hardcore Championship has yet to see any female holders, as the title has been slightly modified. Oh, good lord, Ice Blade. Beforehand, it was just males only. Now it is anybody being able to go and throw hands for that prestigious Hardcore Championship. Funny that the title that used to be known as the Femboy Hardcore title is now allowing that of the females to go ahead and shed some blood for it here. As that Nymera showing off that power against Winter. Wouldn't be surprised if she said, hey, shout out to Summer. As immediately Nymera turns her attention to that as Rami Nakamura, only to get screwed over. The what now title? The, oh god. Yeah, for those that don't know, season 1, we had that of the Femboy Championship and the Hardcore title. At our season finale for season 1, it was me, Showtime, and Veen. Triple threat match for both championships. And Showtime unified the titles into that of the Hardcore Femboy Championship. However, late in season 2, around this time last year, Azul Saibo, the nowadays United States champion, would turn the Femboy Hardcore title into just the Hardcore Championship, of which it has remained ever since. And we go into the cover. Not the most wild title that's been featured from your boy, because there was, I don't even want to name the title from the predecessor to WKW. Because, good lord, that there was a very horribly named title. Good lord. Interesting history. That being said, also fun fact, speaking of Veen is the only person to hold almost every single iteration of the Hardcore title. With the exception of the Season 2 variant, as Veen was absent during Season 2. Neckbreaker. This midsection. Nope, good boy. I was about to say, she beat Naira to the kick there. Unfortunately, Rhea Ripley and 2K decided to screw Raimi over, going to the cover. 2. Kicked out. Table being introduced here. What was Docs going for? I don't know, and I don't think we will ever know. Roll up. Nope, not even one. Oh, God, not a doggone monkey flip on the doggone Shannon's board. Cover. 2. Kicked out. Actually, I feel like I fucked up the name. Hold up, what is it called? What is that name called? I suddenly feel like I fucked. Nope, that is not the doggone flip. That is, I'm mixing it up. Good lord, you moving on, I've realized I fucked that move's name up. That was the doggone Code Red. No, was it Code? No, fuck. Good lord, hold up. I'm going to go insane. What is that move's name? Is it the Code Red? Somebody busted open. Yeah, Code Red, Code Red, Code Red. Go to sleep, Shades of Into. I said doggone monkey flip and then said the Canadian Destroyer. Good God. Let me get some water. Where? Oh, I was about to say I had some water right by me. Gotcha. Went for that Snowblade again. This time it's a Rhea Ripley. Got countered. Going for a suplex. Oh, God. Hard landing for Naimera. You know, went to getting caught in the midsection a couple times over. Oh, Jesus. Diving dome first into Rhea Ripley. The Nightmare might be in Dreamland right now. Meanwhile, Doc's looking to take out Winter. Got countered. Going after her face here. Blowing at it. Meanwhile, Rhea Ripley setting her up, going for the Riptide on to Raimi Nakamura. Getting off the table. Meanwhile, Winter struggling here against Docs. Could be looking at another loss on that record. Kick at it too. The frustration slowly starting to build here. Counter. And another Winter Blade or Snowblade. Snowblade, Ice Blade, Wizard Blade, whatever you want to call it. Well, I'm going to call it unsuccessful. Dang. Was about to go ahead and try to glaze you. Unfortunately for you, hey, her eyes ain't glazed over. She's still alive, still fighting in this here. Thought she was about to go for the top rope. Realized she couldn't get to it because you put the table in the way. Piece of the dome. Down goes Docs. Winter trying to figure out what she's going to do next here. Rolling out the way does Docs just to get level with a clothesline. Meanwhile, the outside, Raimi Nakamura targeting Naimera. was about to say, where did Rhea Ripley go? Fall of Winter completely misses. Thank you, cameraman. I thought I didn't know we had Kevin Dunn working here. I didn't know. I didn't even see what Docs did. Oh, just barely surviving. Would have been nice to see what move was hit. A great guy. Mink. Going for a suplex through the table, the very table that Winter set up. She gets put through. And unfortunately for Nightmare, she got tossed in the way. Rhea Ripley of tunnel vision. As long as you are someone that's directly in her way, she's going right after you. Could have been a picture-perfect time to try and pin that of Winter. Instead, deciding to target Nightmare, then Raimi. And unfortunately for her, now dazed on the outside. That left powerbomb. Speaking of Winter, in trouble here, sit-out style. Cover. 2. Kicked out. Drop kick to the head of Raimi. Rolling out. Down goes Mr. Nakamura. Foley slam. And Mink. Surprised that didn't hit her. Or more so, surprised you didn't hit her. There you go. See you in the corner. Don't understand what this move really does. It always looks so odd and awkward. Nevertheless, Raimi, attitude adjustment onto the outside, and now going after Docs. Meanwhile in the ring, Nightmare and Rhea Ripley, the two biggest, buffest powerhouses of this match, are coming to blows, and Nightmare could very well be taking Rhea Ripley out of the equation. Kick to the midsection, going for that, maybe. Nightmare off the edge, into the cover, looking to the eliminator. 1, 2, kicked out. Also, yo, welcome in, Mac. Good luck tonight. Mac will be in the main event. That being said, I've been told that there's a couple people, a good 4 or so people, keeping an eye on the main event. Who's my opponent this time? We'll have to wait and see. That being said, I've been told 4 people up. Rhea Ripley eliminated by Nightmare. And a tornado DDT. Been told Pharaoh and Pharrell both having their eyes locked on Big Mac. There's also Sevi, which is lurking on that of the potential beginning of the end of the reign for Big Mac. And I was about to say, need I forget there's someone else here. Been told another anonymous 4th person is eyeing the world title. Not certain who that is. But we'll have to wait and see. Nevertheless, back to this match here as Winter in control, Nightmare up on their feet. Everybody back to their feet. All making their way back to the ring. They have a special ability for moments like this. A surprise headbutt. Good lord. Up roll through. 2. Docs is gone. Ankle lock to Winter. Winter could be joining her. Okay, I have 2. Oi. The surprise headbutt from Big Mac on the attack. But nevertheless, Nightmare looking to take Raimi out. Going into the cover. 1, 2, 3. JoJo's part 2. Oh, running away. Up. Goodbye, Winter. She might not be her sister. I think, are they sisters? I don't know if they're sisters. So, putting sisters in quotations, But she might not be her quote-unquote sister. I don't know if they are actually sisters. But it's most definitely starting to feel like summertime right now. Winter in a little bit of trouble here. As Nightmare deadlifting her over the shoulders. Going for that press. Down goes Winter, just barely evading, landing on that board. Up, another one goes, missing with that swing. Hit to the midsection. Winter off the ropes. Going for that drop kick to the dome. Nightmare, ow, landing on the doggone nails. Winter charging up, going for a mean drop kick. Pick up the board, pick up Janice. Mink. Head straight into the cover. Is that enough? One. Jesus. By the Elder Gods. By the Elder Gods, Winter, you might be You might be just cooked. You just dead ass just might be cooked. You might just be cooked. Been fun with the 2K20. I haven't really been able to play outside of like the whatever I played on stream, because I've been just trying to remake people. Like, so far, I think I showed y'all, it's not that much of an update. But I have a Lion Taishi's finished. I have to do up Fall of Winter. Going to the cover. Could Winter pull it off? 2. Oh! Winter versus Into. Battle of the Lovers, Battle of 5-Star Zone. Here's your winner, the Goddess of Winter. Winter is coming indeed. Which means that one of 5-Star Zone will be taking on Veen for the hardcore title. But which will it be? Seems like we're going to be dealing with a bit of a lover's quarrel between Into and Winter. The winner, whether it's Winter as the winner, or maybe Into's getting himself into that championship match. Either way, Veen, best of luck to you, my boy. Nevertheless, we got ourselves that of another championship to see what that future is going to be looking like heading into WrestleMania. Because while the hardcore title, we aren't going to find out what the Mania match is for some time, we are going to get ourselves one step closer to see who's taking that United States Championship. One-on-one with Azul. Let's get to it. Introducing first, as the following contest is a part of round 1 for the United States Championship Tournament. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, Kuma Saipo. Kuma, quite frankly, would love nothing more than to take on his twin brother Azul and to take that United States Championship from him. More like spring is coming. Hey, if Into can spring into action, then maybe. Hopefully his brother doesn't show up again. Hey, you never know. That being said, is Azul? I don't think Azul has a match tonight. Don't think he does. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be announcing that of next week's card at the end of tonight's show, because quite frankly, WKW and MCW next week will be taking stage on next Saturday, and then next Sunday, 1 week from today, will be that of MCW's final pay-per-view. MCW Roar of Time Part 3. Nevertheless, maybe not give it how every week is gone. Azul probably with his probably potentially potassium. What? Never mind. Oh, good lord, my brain cells are erring. It went from a bit to actually having brain rot. My god. I blame Broly's existence for that. Because next up, make his way to the ring, Broly! Broly, quite frankly, with the clock counting down ever since his loss to Riku, he has found himself in a very dangerous situation. He needs to get his way towards a championship. It doesn't matter what championship. Just gotta be a title. Otherwise, that man could very well find himself getting ejecto Sito Kazod from WKW. He has until that of the end of WrestleMania. Even if we do have a bonus show after WrestleMania, if Broly doesn't get himself a title by that point in time, it is wraps for his career. I think Broly is starting to really realize the situation that he is in. Unfortunately for doggone Kuma, that could very well mean that he's about to get cooked. We'll see. That being said, this year has not been a good one at all for Broly, as he has struggled ever since his loss to that of Mac, and Mac regained that of the WKW World Championship. Broly has been struggling to maintain his momentum. Off ropes, big back body drop. Headbutt. Big up, headbutt. And good Lord Kuma, you might want to get up! Getting his shit caved in. Is Broly trying to wear out that neck of his? Just standing over here, Mink. Suffocating Kuma here. Going to the cover. One. And a kick out at one. Mink. Go for a big, bad. Nope. Change his mind. Going for the power bomb instead. Thought he was about to go for the big back body drop. The quadruple B. Instead of making sure Kuma feeling every ounce of this man's rage. Up on the shoulders we go. And a harsh landing and coming for Kuma, the powerbomb to the outside. By God. Yeah, you might want to count to 20 at that point. Kuma ain't get you could count to 20 at that point. I don't think he's getting up. Count of 4. Going crazy here. Poor Kuma, man. Nope, Kuma's starting to fight back. He's trying. Mink. Count of 2. Mink. Oh, Lord. Count of 3. Not looking too good. 4. Y'all want to get in the ring? Y'all want to get in the ring? Can we not have another count out? Count of 6. Count of 7. Please get in the ring. Get in the ring. Get in the ring, please. Thank you. Broly seemingly roaring, ready to go here and take Kuma out. Longest 8 ever, it really was. The referee was also on. Yeah, can we not have a count out? I'd greatly appreciate if we just didn't. Meanwhile, Kuma getting his shit kicked in here. Good Lord. Kuma sitting here in the roar of the crowd here, although I don't know if they're really for or against him. Off the ropes. Good Lord. Setting him up. Going for a backbreaker. Ripcord lariat. Cover. 2. Nope. Broly's still alive here. Broly realizing that the window of opportunity on him making sure he stays in WKW is closing. Mink. Counter. Oh, Lord, down goes Kuma. Kuma in trouble, into the cover. 2. Woo, kicked out at 2. Still alive here. Setting Kuma off the ropes. Big boot. Disaster could very well be in Kuma's future. Although, to be fair, things are looking relatively disastrous as it stands. Count of 1. Count of 2. Count of 3. Going for a tombstone pile driver on the outside. Good God. Meanwhile, backstage, Kuma being watched by that of Azul, Togu, and Miss Ryu. While keeping an eye on the madness going on here, Kuma in trouble at the count of 7. Not showing much signs of life. Count of 8. Broly sitting here taunting or farming, getting in the referee's way. Referee sure be taking his time with the makeouts. Get tripped up. North of them arms. Heading up. Top rope. Going for a diving elbow drop. Going to the cover. Longest 8 count WKW history right there. Twice over at that. Kuma telling Broly to get up. For the beginning and the end. Be here, ripcord, Lariato! Cover. 2. Broly still alive. But for how much longer? Ropes, nope, counter. Strike to the back. Set off the ropes. Kick to the midsection. Broly has him up. And setting him down hard with authority. Good Lord, going to the cover. 1, 2, kicked out. Still alive. Broly hyping himself up here, feels that victory is within his grasp. But Kuma slipping out the way. Kuma slipping out the way. Up against the ropes. Turn around. Up on the ropes. DDT. Telling him to get on up. Mink. Down goes Broly. Kuma slowly picking him apart here. Lariat again. Cover. 1, 2, and a 3. Kuma pulls it off again. Here's your winner, Kuma Saipo. Kuma will be going to the next round. But Broly, a clock's ticking. Clock is ticking. Woo, congrats. Mac probably sitting here thinking, hey, maybe if I'm on Kuma's side, Kuma will not interfere in my doggone match. That being said, on the other side of things here, maybe just had Kuma Saibo make his way to the next round. Who will be joining him? Introducing first, making his way to the ring, representing the 5-star experience. He is one half of the WKW and MCW Tag Team Champions, Wkw Saibo. Not only did his younger brother just pick up the victory, but 5-star has actually been on a bit of a run in the past week. Adam managing to get himself a victory last week against Jamal Jose and Jackson Ryu. And tonight, both Into and Winter picking up victories as well. Will Wkw be the one to break that streak? Or will he follow that of his crew, that of his familia here? Both the families in that of 5-star, as well as that of By Blood. Or will be this man? And his opponent, making his way to the ring, representing the Cannon Flock of Dolls, he is Dovev Mundo! Quite frankly, Dovev with one goal in mind. What is this? Man, it may not be tinkering with some things in the background. What am I tinkering with? Y'all have to wait and see. That being said, I was about to say something, but we'll give away what I'm working on. Kick his ass, Soji. Hey, Dovev has been getting his shit kicked in lately. Sitting here talking about 5-star starting to pick up the pace here. Get out of their momentum going and going good. Dovev has been the polar opposite of that spectrum. Rough. Mink. Going for a bit of a combo here. And sending him down hard. As he damn should. Oi. Tie up. Even the crowd here seemingly full. Hardly on the side of Wkw. That being said, there is one problematic issue. If Wkw wins, that means his ass is taking on Kuma. So there is that little worry there. Setting him, pick him up. Dovev in trouble here. A vicious landing. Good lord. Heading up top. Going for a cave in from the top rope. Good God. Into the cover. Kick it out one. Going for powerbomb. Running him over. Going for power slam into the cover. 2, kicked out. Good Lord. Dovev, trying to end this quickly. Yep. Dovev, you might be more than just simply cooked, my boy. Oh, God, it is. Oh, up. Nope. Still alive. Tide's finally turning. Get Ron. Hell no. Hell no. You butter biscuit. Hey, butter biscuit is the best type of biscuit as long as it's not from Popeyes. Otherwise, it will make sure that even the most thirtieth of goats suffer that of, oh dear, elbow. No, they won't make you suffer elbow drops, but they'll most certainly dry your shit out. Also, hope you doing good and well, Star. Hey yo, my mind went from reply mode to commentate mode. That being said, I've been hearing some people call Ochi the throat goat. Quite frankly, this man, Dovev, probably wouldn't be doing much better if he got punched in his throat. Considering this man already sounds like a goat. Let me stop, good Lord. Off the ropes. Big back body drop. No Bev, Lord. By the Elder Gods. Oh, ooh. Wait, manipulation here. Must be built different. I can demolish 6-pack of Popeye biscuit. Biscuits? What is biscuits? Biscuits. No Bev. Maybe after 2 or 3, maybe a sip. Oi. Oh, well. You talking about needing a sip? Quite frankly, we about to go ahead and witness this man, Dovev, drown in the deep waters here against that of Ochi, which is going off the ropes. Big splash. Your throat is just different. It really is. Crowd not exactly well receiving for that of Dovev here. I know that sounds crazy. Y'all just have really dry mouths. Well, excuse me, Mr. Throat Goat. By the Elder Gods. I wish, we all wish we could have it. Ocean powers. Except for by ocean powers, I mean, my God, I did not realize I've already finished a couple things of water. What do you mean my controller disconnected? The hell? Hold up. That being said, when people are making their way to the ring for the next match, I do need to hit up with a bathroom break. So, side note for whenever I do go quiet there. Oh. There we go. There we go, Ochi. Oh, excuse me. I meant to mute myself. My apologies. Meant to mute myself. But well, fuck it, we ball. Up, counter. Ochi, please. Ochi, please. Damn 2K and their image mapping for 20. You know what? Screw it. You know what? For those that are here in chat, would y'all like to see when we finish up show? Would y'all want to see a sneak peek of the ring? Still in production, but by the time we're finished, I should be at least close. Still need to do some more graphics making for like the ring side, and I need to down TKO. Need to go ahead and add a couple more things. Kicked out. See, yes, big bet. Oh, she more like ouchie. I am suing you for the brain damage I just obtained. Yep, down goes. That have Wkw here. Go for a suplex. Number one. You'll be fine. Give it like 5 minutes. Oi. Got a 2. And 3. Going to the cover. That could be GG's. Finish him. 2. No. Still not enough. Still not enough. On the outside, going for that. Jesus! Big back body drop to the outside. Telling him to get up. Count of 1. 1. Make 2. Sitting there disrespecting this man. My God, count of 3. 4. Might want to wake up, Ochi. Please don't get us a count out. Please don't give us a count out. Get in the ring. Get in the ring. Get in the ring. Yeah, hey, would y'all love to? I don't know. Get in the ring. Get in the ring. Get in the ring. Thank you. 6, 7. Stop. Please stop. Oh God! Please fight back. Fight back, Ochi. Fight back, Ochi. Fight back. Fight back, Ochi. Thank you. Lord, stop. Have you going crazy? Ow. How dare. Oh, she's sitting there delivering nothing but sheer ruthless aggression. This would be insufferable. What was your name back in the day? That almost jump scared me. I'd be. Oh no. What? Yeah, I agree. What was it? Power bomb time. Nope. Changing his mind. TKO out of nowhere. Where did that come from? Cover. 2. Oh. That was the most out of nowhere TKO that man has ever hit. How did that not end it? How did that not end it? Because you're just sitting here zibing and then it's, oh, TKO. Whoa, huh? Cave in. Hey, this man's brother called. He said, stop stealing my move, please. Oh, what is this? Hey, the TKO didn't do it, but will this? Wkw still alive here. I'm surprised, not gonna lie. And make. Counter for counter here. Other ups. Good Lord, you are lucky you have a fat ass, because otherwise you would be sitting here looking like an absolute, you still look like an idiot. But at least you are not up ropes. Feeling the ropes, feeling the ropes, ref, feeling the ropes, ref, feeling the ropes, ref. His foot was full on the ropes. Hey, I need me some glasses, but even I could see that shit. Nevertheless, a match still continuing on. Hey yo. Ref been paid off. Might have been. To be fair, it wouldn't be the first time we've seen bullshit with the aid of Dovev, or with the entanglement of Dovev. Make counter, come on, Ochi. Clothesline leveling him. Time to get up. Up to the shoulders. Bye-bye. TKO. Down and out. Looking to end it 3 times is the charm. 2, 3. GG's. Here's your winner, Ochi Saibo. Which means that both of the Saibo brothers move on to round 2. But I am very concerned because both of the Saibo brothers moved on to round 2. The Saibo brothers not been on good terms at all. Big GG's. You're welcome in, Red. I hope you're doing good and well. That being said, would you mind if I announce it? About a certain star coming to WKW for season 4. They look at each other for the belt. Oi, doing pretty good. Hey. That being said, when people are making their entrances here, I need to hit the men's room. So, that being said, following contest is a 5-way, and it's to determine yet another entrant to the Money in the Bank ladder match at WKW WrestleMania. Introducing first, your Roaring Sword, Dragonborn, one true hard hitter, #1 wig splitter. There was one saying that me and Farrell came up with. I can't recall it at all. I couldn't find it before I started stream. Good lord. Dojura. Gender swapped, Big Von, never will one. Hopefully I can pull this off. That being said, actually, is this a fatal 5-way or is this a 4-way? This might be a 4-way. That being said, I'll be right back because I need to hit the men's room while female me is coming out. That being said, we got ourselves out of a few people coming to that of WKW for season 4. Did go ahead and hit up Red, and I can confirm one person. I don't know if Red minds if I say who. So I'll let it be. I'll leave it there for now. That being said, I'll be right back because yeah. I come back and I see a... Did Narumi summon this thing? Did she start drawing summoning circles? What is this? I don't even know what to announce you for. You are one of... What is those doggone... That creepypasta... Not the creepypasta. Well, technically they're creepypastas. Technically they're not. The doggone... The run and way hide... creepypasta-ish thingy where these monsters try to look like people, but they are very, very uncanny. This feels like what happens in the doggone the manifestations in WKW. I did not manifest this. And so was get Cat to send the demons away. Good lord. Cat unwillingly becomes security. But nevertheless, you win some, you win some. There's next up, representing the GCA, Melissa Ewing. Miss Ewing here, ready to go tonight, looking to join out of the list of competitors in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I can announce that next week, massive match has been made. Miss Ewing will be going one-on-one with Susie Cranio for the FCW Women's World Championship, as confirmed by that of Miss Miku a few moments ago, where all other competitors are banned from ringside. If you interfere, that's wraps. You are gone. You are out of here. So that if Miss Ewing could finally get that of her 1v1 without any shenanigans. That being said, we'll be walking into that match next Saturday with potential to become a double world champion by the end of WrestleMania. Or is she coming in there into that match empty-handed? Because, hey, if she wins that match, gets past Roar Time Part 3, walks out WrestleMania as champion, wins the briefcase, she could be double world champion. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Is a C-Bat? Yep. Good lord. Next up, Yoko! My favorite clown. The fact that Coco from one season had this menacing murder music to now just zibes and gooferiness. We'll have to see if he can pull off a victory here, because by the elder gods. That being said, fun fact, he is the only individual to hold the Money in the Bank briefcase 3 separate times. Gogo, he has managed to hold the Money in the Bank briefcase 3 separate times, and unfortunately for him, he's failed 2 of the cash-ins. Also the first person to fail 2 cash-ins back during season 1. Both, I think, were to the same person, to Bianca Belair. Coco did not win the briefcase and then successfully cash in until that of the final pay-per-view of the final pay-per-view of 2024, where Coco, not the final pay-per-view, the second to final pay-per-view, where Coco cashed in during that of the Rosie Sakuryu taking on Susie Cranio. Counter, please. Counter, please. Thank you. So, hey, Coco could very well become the first ever individual in professional wrestling to become a 4-time Money in the Bank holder. We also got Big Horror, from which Big Vaughn, former briefcase holder, kick out, please. Get off of me. Get off of me. Thank you. Big Vaughn, another one. Former briefcase holder myself. Maybe I could do the same, but now it's female me. Please send that demon back to hell. And Miss Ewing could very well, as I said, have all the potential in the world to walk into that Money in the Bank ladder match if she can win it here, and could be doing so already as world champion. As I announced, already got herself a world championship match next weekend. That being said, can also announce this now. Azul, Saibo made a bit of a deal. So, hey, even though they're both going to be taking place on the same day, WKW and MCW next week, WKW's United States title will be defended on MCW. And in turn, vice versa will be true with that. The MCW title will be defended in the main event next weekend. Actually, I might have us go back and forth between the arenas. I might do that and have us just swap back and forth between the arenas. We'll see. But nevertheless, MCW is a Women's World Championship. Will be main eventing. But for Azul, he'll be defending the United States Championship, surprisingly enough, against the man that just lost the doggone qualifier for some reason. However, Azul made a bit of a special stipulation that if Broly is unsuccessful in their match next week, that Broly is cooked and banned from the mid-card division. So that means that Broly, if he loses, or at least banned from the mid-card division on WKW, if Broly is not able to defeat Azul next weekend, that means his ass will not be allowed to re-challenge the United States title for the remainder of the season. And again, if you did not hear, bye-bye, Miss Manifestation. If you did not hear, Broly has taken himself a championship by the end of the season, or he is not cursed. I mean, cooked is a way to describe it, sure. But he will be fired. So it could be his final opportunity in general for the United States Championship. And it could be the thing that saves him. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to wait and see. That being said, Coco raining down a couple of punches. Double strikes to the dome. Meanwhile, please don't bruise the dragon. The dragon does not appreciate this. Don't jump the dragon either. Y'all can fight each other. Off of me. That's why your chili dogs taste like they are made in the same factory that brought us Wish. Wish.com. Wish and Temu both. You have Temu chili dogs. Get off. What was that? Oh, my turn. Mate. So it's a good thing that this isn't Z-Broly, because I'd be concerned and scared for my sake. To be fair, you fought Super Broly, in which is a crash out and stronger. Get off. Get off. Get off. Off of me. Good lord. I am being assaulted here. Somebody please call the police. The police? The police? Fuck it. Fuck it. Just give me a sense of being. Just give me a sense of being. Not like, yeah, he's like that by default. Fair. Big fair. I like not being handicapped. Oh, God. Spear. Ah! Sat there trying to duck, dive, and weave. Dang it. Cease assaulting me. Oh, God. Nope. Nope. Doesn't matter what you like, apparently. Hey. Big Vaughn, still alive. Regardless whether they want to keep on jumping me or not. Crap. Ow! Why on the chair? Don't you dare. Do not. Just stay there. Do not dive. Do not swing. Do not know. Ah! Ah! Good lord, this U-wing. I say like that. U-wing.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Even if you think I should, bitch. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Even if my friend is bad.
Haven.
Still don't give no fuck.
No! Bring the music back. Bring the music back. I was doing better. DDT. You know what? Maybe if I just believe. Maybe. Crap. You know, maybe if I just say the powers of Joe Henry could tell you.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
It worked! It worked! No! No! Bring it back! Joe Henry! Joe Henry! Joe Henry! Thank you! Thank you! I had it! F5! Crap, I thought I was... No, Joe Henry, third time it actually let it play. Third time it actually let it play. Help me.
Say his name and he appears.
Nope, it's not working. It's not working. It's not... I cooked. I want my refund. The power of Joe Hendry, something Joe Hendry like that, cost me like $5 grand, and I don't even have $5 grand. Now I'm in debt, and I lost. This is no laughing matter. I've been hoed. I've been screwed. I've been bullshit. This is some top tier bullshittery. I've been robbed. I have been non-physically mugged. And physically mugged. Why are you trying to cave in her pelvis? Take out. One of these two is going to WrestleMania, guaranteed, and it could be Coco. Submission maneuver locked in, but Miss Ewing gets out of it. Tie up here. Off her ropes. Down goes Coco. Pick him up. Counter. Big whoop, misses. Going for that. Ooh, God. Sinking Coco into a cover. 1, 2, 3. Melissa is going to WrestleMania. Here's your winner, Melissa Ewing. Let me see here. Spark Rava, Melissa Ewing, Jackie, Kimberly Owens, and Michaela Akuchi. And I need to double check because I feel like I'm missing somebody still. All are going to WrestleMania to be a part of that Money in the Bank ladder match. Big congratulations. That being said, sitting here talking about title matches that'll be happening next week. Why not talk about the one that's happening right now? The following contest is a tornado tag team match scheduled for one fall, and it's for the mixed tag team championships. Introducing first, make his way to the ring. He is one half of the Death Twins and representing Death by Bounty, and also one half of the current reign defending MCW or WKW in general. One half of the mixed tag team champions, Katie. Quite frankly, Katie has found himself in a decent amount of trouble as his twin sister, the other half of the tag team champions, and Narumi, was taken out by that of Axel Yuri and Stephanie Vaquer. And quite frankly, things could have been worse if it wasn't for that of Miss Langston getting betrayed by that of Miss Vaquer and jumped by Axel Yuri as well. She'll be medically cleared next week. However, this week, if his sister's out, best believe that motherfucker's bringing in his girlfriend to fight with him. It's his tag team partner. Make her way to the ring. Representing the Rose Gallery and the number 1 contender to the MCW Women's World Championship at WrestleMania, Mendo Cheyenne. Mendo has had one hell of a year here in MCW. Had quite the historic rivalry with Rami Nakamura, with Kitty Robin. Made that IC title mean something. And here she stands before us now, teaming with that of her significant other, Katie Ryu, intent on keeping the tag titles on the Death Twins, standing in for that of Mendo. Not standing in for Mendo, standing in for Narumi, as they take on these two. And their opponents, representing the Royal Guard, they're the team of Mistress Vanessa and Rebel. From one clown to another, Rebel alongside that of Miss Vanessa. Vanessa has been working her ass half to death. Good lord, as of lately, this woman needs a bit of a break. I've been told that of Miss J. Jose has taken that into account and says that the Royal Guard is looking to bolster its numbers come that of next season. Which I guess we can confirm that of Miss Vanessa, J. Jose, and Rebel plan on returning for yet another season. That said, will they be walking into season 4 as mixed tag team champions? Or has Miss Vanessa really kind of just been burning herself out badly? Who knows? I'm sitting here saying Miss Vanessa. Could be Rebel that could hold the team, and it could be Rebel that helps them get the tag titles. So far, only 3 sets of teams can call themselves mixed tag team champions. Sevi and Jarebi as the second ever. Also, we had that of the inaugural champions, Khan and Dox of the SI. And nowadays, Katie and Narumi. But again, Narumi not medically cleared tonight. Will be back in action next week as Mendo taking your spot just to get dropped by doggone Miss Vanessa. Good lord, Vanessa taking out both of these lovebirds. I say lovebirds like these two ain't demons. Love demons. Demon. It sounds weird saying love demons, but nevertheless, both are currently getting their asses kicked. Not looking too good. Last week they had that of a tag team match, tried to determine who would be walking out the mixed tag team titles. However, the match ended in a double countout. Tonight here, no countouts and no disqualifications. Oh god, not the kendo stick. Dink. Going into the cover. 1, 2. Jesus, down goes Katie. Getting absolutely battered. Good lord, fight back. Suplex! Now slip off the ropes. Jesus, down goes Katie with the absolute authority here. And we're going to the outside, heading back in. Pressure's off for a moment. Katie trouble in the cover. Into the corner we go once more. Up to the top rope. Just to be stopped by Vanessa. Hit with a German suplex. Springboard. Diving headbutt to Katie's shoulder, I think. And a diving elbow to the back of Mendo. Y'all need to get up. Oh my god. Katie and Mendo absolutely getting their shit wrecked at the moment. Just barely kicking out at 2. White noise to the whitest man in WKW. Oh god, axe handle. The axe swing nearly knocking Mendo out. Katie, good lord, lovers in defeat. Because right now y'all getting the crap battered out of y'all. Sidewalk slam. Katie trying desperately to keep on fighting. Misfire! Taking out both Katie and Vanessa with that crossbody. For the majority of his weight, landed right on top of Miss Vanessa. Katie catching all this. Katie's taking it all. Catching all the strays today. Dang, now if you could say his name. Man, you ain't even saying it. You typing it. Cover. Broken up. Takes a leg. Mate. Just to be grabbed by Doug and Vanessa. Y'all are having a terrible day right now. Good lord. 2-for-1 special. Getting clapped up in the... Clapped up. Getting... dome clapped. And getting whacked in the head with a kendo stick. 2. Get out. Jesus, Mendo is struggling here. Crossbody. One other way. Please, y'all need to really fight back. Oh my god. Just barely avoiding getting axed out. Demon Slicer. Actually, you know what? No, we're changing that move's name. Making that bit of a reference. Malevolent Shrine landing onto that of Vanessa, but she's still alive here fighting back against Katie. Scoop slam. Katie and Mendo finally in control here as they're going through absolute hell at the start of the match. Going to the arm of that chair. Good lord. Now telling Vanessa to get up. Make. Set her up, going for a power. Nope. Razor's Edge. What in the hell of a Razor's Edge. And nope. Clothesline. And axe handle missed. Kick didn't quite land the way she wanted it to. But this, most certainly we're going for the cocaine. Vanessa dazed in the corner. Rybo in trouble here. Up, down goes Katie, nearly wiping the referee out. Narumi. Mendo taken down. Miss Vanessa might have a full-blown second gust of energy. Kicking in for her here. Unfortunately for Katie, unfortunately, Katie does not give a shit. This woman add second win kick in. Unfortunately for her, now looking up at the lights, trying to stay alive. Submission maneuver. This man loves hitting that dog on sharpshooter. Locked in. And the purple and black trying to stay on the attack. Purple / pink and black. Jesus. Hey, how does it feel? Up, Katie breaking up the pitfall. His inner Narumi woke up. It says, nah, they have not suffered enough. Unfortunately, now he's back to suffering. Good lord, Katie. See, that wouldn't have happened if the match had just ended and you let Mendo get the pin. Now you were getting your ass beat while Mendo is carrying. Big Miss Vanessa. Oh, she was about to go off the ropes, but no. Kick does not connect. Kick does not connect. Kick connects. Go after Rebel and oh god, we might have new mixed tag champs. Might have new mixed tag team champions cover. 2. Woo! These are the distractions. Unfortunately, he was seemingly preoccupied with looking up at the lights and laying on the doggone ground there. But fortunately for Mendo, Katie back in the ring. Evening the odds once more. Whipped over. On the ropes. Oh god, there goes my capture. Mink. That is taking the bullet from Mendo. Unfortunately, Mendo too dazed to break up the pin. Just managing to do so at the last second. Unfortunately, Mendo and Katie back in trouble here. Both were seemingly down and out. Set at Mendo. Up she goes. Counters. Uppercut to Katie on the outside. Shot block to Rebel in the inside. Did anything get yeeted? I don't know if this is redeemed still. I need to double check, because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it did. Okay, good. Up, and just like that, the loving demons getting their asses beat again. Oh, never mind. Sharpshooter. Meanwhile, Devils play on the outside. No, this is not a sharpshooter. What is that? Good God. That wasn't a sharpshooter. This is a sharpshooter. Has it locked in. Vanessa in trouble. No, up. Fighting out of it. Mink, straight to the dome. Going for a swoop, nothing. Never getting in. Yep, missing. Kick to the dome, up. Watch your hands. Cover. 2. Ooh. Diving knee. Katie ends it out sideways, looking for her, picking up that chair. Up. Rebel. Targeting Katie. Nope. Katie targeting Rebel. Oh, Lord. Up on the shoulders. White noise. Right onto the chair. Good God. 2. Kicked out, but just barely. Well, God could very well be closing in on their first mixed tag team championships here with how dominant they've been. How dare you? Yep, KD was not going for that disrespect onto his own girl. Suplex! Out the way. Big Man grabs, evading a potential clothesline. Now targeting Rebel. Submission maneuver locked in. Going for the LaBelle. Of course, at the S-Lock. I can't tell. That's a LaBelle or crossface? I think it's the LaBelle lock. And they win! GG's. Here are your winners. The team of Mendo and Katie. And in turn, still the mixed tag team champions, the Death Twins. Big dubs in store. He took that shit personally. He did. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I've been told that 4 people are having their eyes locked on to that of this main event here. Farrell, Sevi, and one other person. I'm not sure who that other person is, but they're all waiting to see whether Mac is walking out tonight as champion. So let's not waste any more time, because you already know what time it is. Nope, wrong thing. Up. No sneak peeks. No early sneak peeks. I said after the main event. Y'all know what time it is.
Get ready for the next battle.
Following contest is for the WKW Championship. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, he is the current reigning defending undisputed WKW champion, Mac Double DT. Oh, good boy. T. Let me get some water. Mac, understanding that not only does he have to deal with that of this mystery opponent of his, which I've been told is someone that's been lurking, not lurking, someone that's been eyeing him, that's been around, but also having to deal with that 4 other people eyeing him down. Who is his opponent? Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Mac, please don't let this motherfucker become double champion. Please don't let him become undisputed world champion. And his opponent, he is the current reigning, defending your undisputed MCW World Champion, Abaddon. And just like that, you can see the crowd, the chat is absolutely irate. Not only does Mac have to deal with that of the threat of Abaddon, but he also has to deal with those 4 aforementioned individuals eyeing down this main event. Let me go ahead. Good lord. Side note, y'all know y'all can just exclamation mark boo. Actually, is that louder or is that quieter? Good lord, a whole lot of boos. A whole lot of boos. Chat absolutely. Nope, that is quieter. Nope, what's that? No, that was in the game. Why did that boo not work? Oh, double check. Wait, what? What? Both world titles on the line? Well, the following contest is a winner takes all match, and it's for both the WKW and MCW World Championships. Introducing first the current reigning defending undisputed WKW World Champion, Mac Double DT, and his opponent, here's the reigning defending undisputed MCW World Champion, Abaddon. Good lord, chat absolutely full-heartedly siding with that of Abaddon. Not Abaddon. You know, full-heartedly siding with Abaddon. They're saying, yeah, Mac, you're going to get your shit kicked in together with that of the rest of Abaddon's victims. Oh shit, Mac could take all the L's. Oh yes, I'm getting the hands. As you can see from chat, my chat above me is bugged. Everybody. These on Abaddon. Oh my god! Oh, please, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Thank you. Kick out at 1. Pounce out of the gate. Dropping a leg on Mac. Was not the memo. Throwing Mac into the middle of the ring. Good lord, Abaddon here with one goal in mind, that's to pick this man apart and become double world champion. That being said, a little fun fact, this is not Mac's first run-in with Abaddon. As a matter of fact, Thy Kingdom Come kind of formed awkwardly around that of those that were throwing hands with Mac. Back during that of the King of the Ring, I believe? The King of the Ring tournament. Yes, it was the King of the Ring tournament. Abaddon was a member in that tournament. However, he was suspended and was set to lose by that of, well, the fact that his ass was suspended and couldn't participate. However, that of a couple of things happened. KSI, back at SummerSlam a good week prior, was abducted, popped up as the first member of Thy Kingdom Come would take out Trick Williams. Then, quite frankly, Mac was scheduled to take on Broly but that of Trick Williams and KSI, members of the brand new faction Light Kingdom Come, would interfere and attack both Broly and Mac, leading to that of the tag team match, which saw Mac just barely avoiding getting abducted himself. Unfortunately for him, Broly was taken. And the coming months, we would see Broly target Mac when Mac became, or actually no, Mac was still the world champion. Quite frankly, a decent amount of Mac's headaches is to blame because of this man indirectly. And unfortunately for Mac might be in trouble, might be leaving blue and black. Or well, he kind of is already both blue and black, but I mean in the other sense. Will Mac be able to walk out victorious? Not. Why is that so quiet? I was sitting there ready to set up a doggone bit there, but good lord. Abaddon, more like Abaddon. Lord. Set it up. 619. Mac in trouble. Mac in trouble. Mac. Nanos from chat here. Abbas, Lord. That man basking in the hate of the crowd, except for like a select few people saying that they love him. Good lord. Nope, miss. I got this. I'm adaptable, moving like this man. I think he's Macaraga. Metal Mac. Unfortunately for Mac, Abaddon try up. Got a 5-knuckle shuffle. You know what? Maybe I should shut up. Cover. 1. Kicked out. Setting up Abaddon in trouble here. And nope. As I was saying, yeah. As I was saying, unfortunately for Mac, Abaddon is looking at this man like he is a plate of McDonald's into the cover. Cover 2. But call this man the CEO of McDonald's, because he might not be able to take that much of a bite out of Big Mac. Chop to the dome. Weird choice. I would have gone for like a punch or a kick or an ass shot to the dome. Something more effective than a little. Did not mean to attack my microphone. I apologize, Mikey. Mikey no mundo. I would have seen blood. He's wearing a mask. Hey, you could still cut him. This part, you use the aglets from your shoe to try and cut that man. Cover again. Kick out. I don't give a fuck. Figure it out. Abaddon readying to try and procure my confusion. Stop shuffling. Stop dancing. Do something. Thank you, Mac. No, but up well. You got your wish, Chico. You got your wish. Abaddon busted open by Mac. Unfortunately, as Mac said, he was wearing a mask, so we can't see it. Crossbody. He's leaking. Back to sitting there going, my work is done before. Nope. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Impaler DDT locked in. Locked in. Kicked out. It'll flow eventually, maybe. One more time chance. This could be the beginning of the end for the world title reign of Mac. Knees to the dome. Moonsault. Little disrespect to that of Riku backstage. Little disrespect to that. Up going for another Impaler DDT. That could be the end. Into the cover. 1, 2. Surviving at a 2. I don't know how much Mac has left in him, but at this rate, he might be cooked. He might be getting gulagged here. Up, trying to fight back. Getting back to his feet. Straight to the midsection. Straight to the dome. Whiplash can't stop me. Well, speaking about they'll probably about to go for Irish whip instead, trying to wear out the arm of Abaddon. Super kick! Mac in trouble here, trying to stay alive. Going for 5 knuckle shuffle. Going to the covers. Can he pull it off? Double world champ Mac, will it be? No! Kick out at 2. Kick out at 2. Abaddon writhing in a bit of agony here. And now Mac is doing the shuffle. There we go. Thank you for breaking out your shuffling. I know that was hard for you. Kick to the midsection. Setting up. Going for a backbreaker. Powerbomb styled. And now heading up top. Going for that headbutt. Headbutt for the Vic. Torino. Up running into the referee. Sitting there trying to figure out what to do. How to keep Abaddon down. Picking him up. Discus. Punch to the dome. Abaddon slowly picking himself up in the corner. Turning him around. And into the ring post. Good lord. Counter. Pouncing Mac again. Good God. Waiting for Mac to rise. Going for the... Nope. Kind of fucked that up. Straight to the back. Irish whip. Crossbody. Up, looking like he was about to try and set up for another 619. Mac counters. Mac back in at the crowd, up on their feet here, going for a big dangerously close to that corner. Chop. Went for a punch. Nope, got countered. Abaddon telling Mac to get up. Springboard, drop kick, overshot. Knocked away. Weave. Up, going for a Batman Slam. No! Dropping him face first instead. Picking Abaddon up. Can Mac do it? Can Mac become a double world champion for the first time in his career? Tie up. Into the corner. Scoop, nothing. And a death drop. Ready up. Moonsault! Cover! Kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out! He just barely kicks out. Stalking Mac here. Setting him up into the top rope. Climbing up with, oh dear. What is this? What is this? Oh my God, onto the outside! That man is, he is Mac, but that man's back might have just snapped like a Kit Kat. My God. By the Elder Gods, this could be the end here. Referee cock blocked the out of him. I was gonna say I've got out of worse situations, but yeah, this could be wraps. Heading up, top rope. Mac in trouble. Elbow drop to the spine. Cover. Who we have? Double world champion and Abaddon kick out at 2. Oh dear, headbutt, 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 headbutt. Trying to download the CTE into that man by force. Oh God. Another little middle finger to that of Riku, hitting him with the same spear that Riku would typically go for in the corner. And not even finishing off of it. That man is extra disrespectful, even when that man is not even here. Go for another moonsault. Into the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, 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 ooh. My head is harder, you guys, baby. Don't antagonize this man if he. I thought he was about to go for another one. Absolutely dangerous individual Abaddon is. I can hear Eco feel nothing but strut. Not again. Another spear, but Matt counters it! Someone call me an ambulance. You probably are going to need it at this point. Matt's still alive. Still fighting like hell for this here. So I can put Abaddon in it. And as soon as you say that, Abaddon hits you the Scorpion Death Drop. Good lord. Up top. What is he looking for here? Tell Mac to get up once more. Crossbody. Jesus. Moonsault again, but Mac just barely avoids it. Could have very well been the end of his reign. Going for Socket Zero. 5-knuckle shuffle once again, one more time. Go off the ropes. You can't see him. 5-knuckle shuffle connects. Picking up Abaddon one more time. Strike to the dome. Nope, Abaddon counters. Setting him off the ropes. Pop up. Samoan drop. Counters. Going for the return of the Mac finally connects. Can we have it? Can we have a double world champion? And Mac kicked out at 2, surviving the return of the Mac. Oh God. What's happening? What's happening? Oh no! Deus Ex Machina by Pharrell. It fell the Pharrell flame. But unfortunately, that means this is oh good lord, this is a no contest. Pharrell taking out Pharrell. Up, down goes Pharrell. Abaddon picking him up, setting him up, impaler DDT to Pharrell. Absolute chaos seemingly breaking out here. Pharrell and Abaddon, the uneasy alliance. Deus Ex Machina to Pharrell. Riku's here! Riku is here! Eyes locked on Abaddon! Going right after Abaddon! Leveling him! Good lord! Setting him into the corner! Pharrell minding his own business. Hey, ain't on the side of Abaddon or against him. Good lord. These two staring each other down. Up. Oh lord. As these two continue their brawl, that match ending in a no contest. Pharrell sitting here staring down that of the star. Sevi! Down goes Pharrell! Star has Pharrell set up, going for the starry tide, lands it! And sending him to the outside! Boy. Wait, Mac with a super kick to the back of the head! Not about to find himself getting jumped! Return of the Mac to Star! And the WKW World Champion stands tall. Wait, what? The hell is it? Wait, what the hell? What the hell? That's Phantom! Phantom Dragon, he even signed here! What is happening? Knee dropping Mac! Phantom! He even signed here! Driving Stark down! What the hell? Lane, Mac, and Star both back out. Good lord. Well, quite frankly, Mac might still be your world champion. But unfortunately for him, quite frankly, that man has a couple of people eyeing him down. The AEW World Champion making his debut, jumping that of Mac and Star. Hey, I was sitting here earlier talking about that of a number of individuals eyeing this main event here. That of Farrell, Star, and another person that seems to be that other person being the AMW World Champion. Can I get the ambulance now? Yeah, you most definitely need it. Good lord. But my god, what a chaotic end to this week's show. Phantom Dragon making his debut, leveling the other world champion. Quite frankly, wait, I looked away. You wound up taking out Farrell just to get taken out by Mac, and both of y'all got leveled by that of Phantom. That main event got wild. It really, really did. But good lord. What a night tonight has been. That said, let me do a recap. Who's the champion? It was a no contest, so both Abaddon and Max still the champs of their respective shows. Why can we never have one regular show? This is WKW. There is nothing regular about this other than the madness that we have. The good lord. Into Crania walking out of the men's 5-way and is set to take on the winner of the women's 5-way. Into will be taking on the significant other, the Goddess of Winter. Winner will be taking on Fiend for the Hardcore Championship next Sunday. The United States title or tournament, Kuma defeating Broly, Oshi defeating Dovev. Melissa Ewing qualified for that of the good old WrestleMania ladder match. Katie and Mendo retaining the tag titles, and the main event ending in absolute chaos. But ladies and gentlemen, a few things I did say I was gonna do. Let me double check this here. Some matches I can confirm that will be taking place next week on WKW and MCW on both the 28th, which I believe is both the 28th. Nope, I completely messed up. The 21st. The 21st. Okay, good lord. I was sitting here earlier saying, good lord, time is flying. No, the 21st of March. Yeah, my eyes were being dumb. But next week on the 21st of March, on this upcoming Saturday, I can't announce can't announce the card. As we'll be taking on Broly for the United States title. If Broly loses, that's it. You can't rematch for the United States title for the remainder of the season, even if Azul drops it. We'll be having another women's ladder match qualifier. The Game of Grand title will be on the line, and no, I'm not allowing y'all to go ahead and pull or rewind. I don't care if you got the hearts and guts that Miss Langston did, and I don't care if you're gonna pull some foolishness like what doggone XO Yuri did. Pull up something here. We also have the Intercontinental Championship Tournament carrying on. Tay will be taking on Meister. Jackie will be taking on Jamal. Kat will be defending in an open challenge. And of course, the MCW World Championship match. Melissa Ewing will be taking on Susie Cranio. Then we have WKW, which I'm going to announce now. We'll be having Sevi taking on Phantom Dragon. Hardcore title will continue. Need to go ahead and properly put those matches together, but the Hardcore Championship next round will continue. We'll be taking place we'll be taking on Winter. United States title tournament will continue on as well. WrestleMania men's ladder match qualifiers will be hosted. And we'll be also having Scarlett Nakamura, Narumi Ryu taking on Stephanie Vaquer and Little Tsuru Ishii, as well as Roxanne Langston and Tsuru. Oops, rewind. Scarlett and Narumi will be taking on Stephanie Vaquer and Togu, and they will be taking on Roxanne Langston and Tsuru Ishii. There we go. But yeah, a lot of madness taking place. But alas, before I go ahead and raid y'all, I'm probably going to raid y'all to Mountain Lax. Oh. Nope, restart. Intrigued to see how y'all feel about. And it's still early in production. Nope, not finished. Just wanted to go to the ring. Little preview for what the ring looks like now for the season 4 WKW Arena, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. Oh, rewind. The arena for season 4. Although, again, I might tinker with it, also depending on how y'all feel. Is still in production, but it's technically still here. Still early in production, but here with the brand new logo starting come season 4. Need to fix that with the doggone theme. There should not be words in the doggone theme. But still tinkering with it. New outside to the ring, new logo. Ring canvas as voted by y'all over in the Discord. Got some slick ass looking stairs as well. Still decently early on. Was slightly working on this during the stream. Outdoor arena, kind of like how we have with MCW, because I really like the outdoor arenas. But yeah, that's what it is looking like for now. Nevertheless, we got a lot coming next week. Hope y'all is excited. Because trust me, we got a lot of madness coming. For the last, y'all can let me know y'all's thoughts. I'll probably show the finished arena next week. But yeah, that was this week's episode of WKW. Next week we'll be having MCW War of Time. Yeah. MCW War of Time Part 3, the end of the multiverse. Next Sunday, featuring the main event of Abaddon taking on Riku. And trust me, we got something big in store for that there. So trust me, y'all are gonna want to be there for that. But alas, y'all shown out a lot lately, and it's trust me, I cannot begin to put into words just how much I greatly appreciate y'all here. A whole lot of people in our arena here. I gotta give thanks to each and every single one of y'all. Thank you, Red. Thank you, Eco. Thank you, Mac. Thank you, Sevi. Thank you, Red, Phantom. Red, Mac, Sevi, Phantom, Eco. Scrolling. Justin. Scrolling. I think I might have said all of y'all. And for everybody else that was lurking as well, I greatly appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Hope to see y'all next week. Venus Spirit Bean as well. But yeah, hope to see y'all next week. Hope y'all is excited because the road to WrestleMania is here. I'll be rating Mountain Lax. She is doing some LAX wrestling. I greatly appreciate each and every single y'all. And you already know what it is. I'll see y'all. See it up. Probably be cry. I said it mean. Oi. Bro, to WrestleMania hurts. I can tell you have gotten the hands. But oi. Goodbye, smooch. Good night. Bang. See ya. And join the Discord. Join the Discord.